This is TWiT.
Did you, Andrew, did you get a invitation from the fruit company?
I did not. I believe Apple knew that Logan was going to be shut down this weekend anyway. We're getting another storm, so they decided to be proactive and make sure that they don't even tempt me with an invitation.
Nobody from Boston got an invitation this year.
That's what I keep telling myself.
You know, you're weird because you're on and off. We were talking about this on TWiT, I think, that you're with Jason Snell, who's going, of course. And I thought, you know, one thing that I thought was kind of cool is that even Jason Snell is no longer editor-in-chief of Macworld, you know. He's a blogger now, 6 Colors, his blog. They still invite him, which I think is awesome.
Yeah. And
he said it really is about the relationship, not about the publication. But he said you're an odd case because sometimes you get invited, sometimes you don't, and that's atypical. Yeah, and
that's why I think a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that there's like a formal blacklist or there's a good list, a naughty nice or naughty list and a nice list. There are just a lot of variables, most of which you won't understand. Yeah. And so again, every time there's an event, I anticipate maybe getting invited, maybe not. It's either way I can do my job, so it's really not a problem.
Renee, you did. In fact, I know you and Serenity are coming down for the event.
Yes, sir.
That's exciting.
They're taking mercy on me and getting me out of this weather.
Yeah. Yeah, thank goodness. I was actually want to find the invitation. I want to find an invitation that has the text on it because a lot of so did yours just look like that?
It had at the bottom, it said Spring Forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
So I've seen some, I guess maybe some publications put that information up. Spring Forward, it says, with what looks like the NBC Peacock.
Must-see TV.
And Apple will hold a press event March 9th. You're invited. It's the Yerba Buena Center, which is a smallish place. That's what the iPad was announced. And it will be Monday.
10 a.m. Pacific.
I think, given Spring Forward, it is the day after we enter summertime here in the United States. But I think, given the name, the title Spring Forward, we can assume it's a watch.
I think isn't that when the clocks go back? I think spring, I believe, is March 20th. We've been very focused on that date of late.
Oh, I thought, yeah, spring is March 20th. I'm sorry, but summertime we go into our daylight savings time on March 8th, I was told, yeah, unless I'm completely...
Exactly right. Yeah. According to no less a source than Google, daylight savings time Sunday. You search for end of daylight savings, you get a card that says Sunday, March 8th. 2 a.m. is right.
And I'm bitter about that twice a year.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, it's just why? Why?
What was it? Was it you who said, I just want the sun overhead at noon no matter what time of year?
I just don't want to change my watch. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't want to try to figure. I don't want to figure out what my offsets are. I don't want to because they're different countries are different offset. I don't.
Well, that's right because it's Sunday for us, but I don't know if it's Sunday everywhere. Is it Sunday in Wales that you change the time? Yes. I have 3 Welshmen in front of me, so I would know.
The worst thing is like when you're flying. I'm glad. I'm glad that I don't have to at least fly to San Francisco on like daylight savings day because when clocks go back. Because I had a conference that I went to like 3 years in a row in which my travel day was that Sunday, and so I was also like flying 3 time zones west. So I would lose like 4 hours. And I was just an absolute, and because of Sunday flight schedules, the only way to get a flight out that's going to really work is going to be to leave the house at 6 or 7 in the morning. And there'd be a reception at 8 p.m. And I would be an absolute freaking wreck. And I have to speak in front of like 500 people at 9 a.m. on Monday the next day. So I looked and felt my best on the,
Andy,
the kickoff day.
You have an invitation. We are going to broadcast, of course, because Apple is streaming it. Good news. We will do our usual snark. Our Mystery Theater, Science Theater 3000 version, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 1800 UTC. Oh, no, it's 1700 UTC.
There's going to be so many people missing it by an hour.
An hour. And Andy, you said you could join us?
I absolutely will.
You'll watch live with us? Yay. And then the next day, a week from today, we'll do MacBreak Weekly with Serenity and Renee in studio.
Yep.
You guys are going to come up.
Both of whom will be wearing suspiciously long sleeves that they keep out of the camera range.
So, okay, so obviously it's the watch. Although Tim Cook said at the earnings call that it won't be available till April, so we know it's an announcement for a product that will ship 3 weeks later or thereabouts, or as much as 6 weeks later, I guess.
Yeah, that's odd because
If
usually
it's the
it's
watch.
same day or 10 days later, or it's unusual to have the event. I think that far ahead.
Is
of
it
the shipping
possible that it's ready?
day. I mean,
doubt it.
the rumor was that it was tentatively scheduled for March, but they pushed it to April because they wanted a little bit more time. And I'm happy for Apple to take every minute of that.
Oh yeah,
April,
let's get it right.
personally.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.